Coming to you live from the Hellmouth. It's the Popular Cinema Podcast. I'm your co-host Payne,
And I'm Bill.
and welcome to episode 66. Technically, I've already messed up, Bill.
What'd you do?
I'm not coming to you from the Hellmouth. I think I was supposed to say coming to you from the Hellmouth? Question mark?
Listen, are you still in the greater Cleveland area?
Actually, no. I'm not in the county. I'm in a different county.
How
So,
far
Chris,
away? How far away are you from the county?
well, not that far. I mean, I could, it's right
Still
over
counts. How mouth it is. Let's roll.
there. Chris was saying I should call it the Hellmouth West.
How about Hellmouth adjacent? I like Hellmouth adjacent.
Oh, Bill. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to get up earlier and earlier in the morning. Like I get up at like 4:30, 4:45, 5 o'clock. I wake up early.
Yeah, but see, you're different. You get up early, but you're productive with your time. I go to bed at like 9 o'clock at night, like 100-year-old man, and I get up early, but then I just sit and I'm just like, oh, I guess I'll just read on my phone for a while till I have to get ready for work. I'm not productive. I don't go to the gym or like exercise or do anything productive with it. I'm just up.
Well, you feel like you're productive in a weird sort of way, though. It's just a different type of productive. It's some sort of like lazy TLC productive.
When you get up early, do you go to the gym every day when you get up early though?
Yes.
See, that's productive. I don't do that because the thought of the gym at that time of day is like actually grotesque to me. It's like, oh God, no, hell, fucking no!
Well,
But I
now it's
can't sleep, so I'm still awake. So.
now it's a new fresh hell because the dogs are sleeping, but the cats need to be fed early. And so what they do is they're treating the upstairs like hallway like a racetrack. And so they're running up and back and forth over the carpet and scraping things and jumping on top of shit. I mean,
It's because they're disturbed because they have dogs in their space that they should just be able to occupy normally. But now there's dogs in there, so they're just like, oh, let's get this through this before the dogs go away.
yeah. Scooty's just had another accident today on the steps.
When you say accident, Scooties, what does that mean?
That means he doesn't wear a diaper and he rarely has any type of Fergus issue. And so he peed on the steps. But luckily, we still have that plastic, that carpet plastic down. And so there was 3 puddles of piss collecting on the plastic. And of course, my
How
woman
do you know it was
finds it
Scooty's fault?
because Ferg is wearing a diaper and his little ping is all wrapped up. So it's impossible for him to have gotten it out. So
So,
Berg is sitting there going like this. It wasn't me. Okay, look, I got my diaper on. It wasn't me. Couldn't have been me.
so when Ferg does it, it's somehow like his little thingy fell out, and he's like doing it on purpose. But when Scooties does it, it's an accident.
Yes, that's exactly the way I explained it
Quote,
too.
accident, unquote.
That's what I said. I go, you know what? It's a little bit cold in the house. It's sort of like cold water, cold air, just makes you have to go to the potty. That's what I said. We got to turn the heat up for Scooties. So
Maybe
that's
he
what I
just
said.
did it because he's just fucking pissed off that he's in an A, new space, and B, he has to share it with cats. And he's just like, oh, fuck it. I don't think Scooties has accidents. Scooties is too intelligent to have accidents. I think these
Well,
are like on purposeful accidents.
yeah, it's weird, but let's just face it. If anybody needs to find the accidents or purposeful pisses or shits in the house, it better be me because it's like a fucking a 4 alarm thing going off. I'm talking like bells and whistles when anybody else finds this shit. They're like,
So
oh shit, there's piss on the floor. Oh my god, it's piss! Poop! It's a lot of that.
these animals, I find, are what we call high maintenance. They're high maintenance. They can't be disturbed or disrupted in any fashion whatsoever because when their fucking schedule gets out of their routine, they just become obstinate and defiant.
This is the point where I realized that we've been in the new place for maybe less than 10 days. But now that you have a combination of a young adult and then four animals and two adults in the space for the first time, you actually start to see the people going like this. I don't know about this situation here. This shit's key. It's kind of crazy up in here. These, you're kind of looking around going, hmm, hmm. No, it's always different. Always different. You know what I'm saying?
So, so the whole accident, you finding it, the whole thing with this, is this like, do you think this is gonna like stop once they get assimilated to the whole situation?
That's what I keep preaching. That's exactly what I'm preaching. It's the early phase, Bill. It's just phase one.
Okay.
Phase one. You know, it's going to come out kind of weak, but you hope by the time you get to the Avengers, everything's getting taken up.
Wow.
So that's what I'm kind of hoping for. That's what I'm
Okay.
kind of hoping for. That's where it's headed.
All right. Fair enough.
Did I tell you that I watched Den of Thieves? Have you heard of Den of Thieves?
No.
It's with what do you say, Gerald or Gerard Butler?
Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler and 50 Cent and Ice Cube's son. Ice Cube Light.
You lost me at 50 Cent.
Okay. And the actor from American Gods that plays like the Irish guy. He's also in there.
And
This is a movie I probably told you just looked like crap.
so
The
why'd you
movie's
watch it?
2.5 hours.
Hmm.
And by the way, I gave the movie 5 stars, Bill. 5 stars.
Even with 50 Cent?
Oh yeah. You know why? Because 50 Cent stays in his lane. He flexes some muscles. He says, you know what? Listen, let's just take it to the max. You don't give him too much. It's like early Arnold Schwarzenegger. You don't want to give him too many lines. You know what I mean? You just don't do too much.
So what did he have? Like two lines?
Well, he has more than two lines, but part of it's kind of glaring, looking intimidating. Say a few things like, "So what's going on? Did he take the money?" And then you cut to somebody else. That's what you do.
Okay.
But I want you to know I enjoyed it. It's sort of like a unusual suspects in terms of like misdirection, but not as skilled in its presentation, but very enjoyable. It sucked me right in. 5 stars, Bill. It's going to probably make my
Five
top 10 movie
stars.
list.
Top 10 movie list, really?
Yeah.
I think certain things that have qualifiers like 50 Cent in the cast totally remove them from 5 star category just on principle alone. I mean, it's fine. Five, you could give it 4.5 because 50 Cent is in it and he might be serviceable. That's fine. But the fact that they put 50 Cent in it, period, removes it from 5 star possibility.
You know what? Technically, I'm on your side with that. It's anymore. It's like Nicolas Cage. Unfortunately, he's there. There's just certain people that as soon as they're in the movie, you know that there's a certain level of quality you're going to be getting. I would agree with you on most parts.
Hmm.
That's why I probably already gave the movie a side eye.
Hmm.
But lo and behold, this is why I try out certain things. And look at this. I found a diamond in the rough, Bill. Diamond in the
That's
rough.
fine. You know what? Diamonds in the rough can still have flaws, Jay.
You,
Diamonds in the rough are in the rough.
listen,
Fine.
Butler's been doing all sorts of crap movies lately. See, what I realized with him, he had 300 going on. And instead of just capitalizing on that and becoming the next great action star and just building off that, he decided to go to romantic direction. What?
You
Doing
know what
like
he decided? He decided he wanted a regular fucking payday. That's what he decided. He needed fucking bills to be paid and fucking chick to be fucking, checks rolling into the bank. So he went the route of constant employment. I don't really know if he can really fault somebody for that.
well, he would have employment if he would have done action movies, but you start to do this whole like romance angle with him and younger stars uh, and then all of a sudden at that point, when that doesn't pan out for you, then you try to find your footing back into the action world. It's harder to go back. It's harder to go back. You should have stayed in it.
I don't know if there's really all that many action roles for people of his age range anyway. He's sort of up there anyhow. I mean, and a person of that age range, like 45/50, he did the 300 on the young side of like 45. And you can't be doing that kind of shit like every fucking day for every fucking movie when you're that age. You're just fucking tired. You want to sit the fuck down, as you well know, and call fucking Pizza Hut and order a goddamn pizza on a Friday. You don't necessarily want to be like, oh, I'm just going in the gym like a 30-year-old man. I'm just gonna fucking grind it. Grind it out. No. He fucking wants to have a little fucking relaxation. So he decided to go the route of like, easy cash. You still look good in clothes. You just don't necessarily have to be naked all the time.
Okay, wait a second. Well, I got a response to that. But are you doing something with your microphone? Here we go. We've got a whole new setup and a whole new location, and here we go with this shit again.
No, I'm sitting right in front of my microphone. My headset's on, and my face is like right in the fucking mic. What's the problem?
Do I sound okay?
Yeah, you sound fine.
There's something going on with your volume on your end.
Maybe you should crank it up a little.
I've cranked it up. Oh, I can't believe we're having this crap again. I'm not splicing.
I'm not having a problem. I'm really not. I don't feel like I'm having a problem. Do you feel like I'm having a problem?
It seems like you're coming in low. I don't know if it matters on my end or your end, but it seems like your voice is low.
I'm talking my regular voice, and my microphone is right in front of my mouth.
Well, I'm going to apologize ahead of time.
All right.
Say something loud.
What? Fuck! What?
Oh, God damn it, these speakers. Anyway, Bill, well, speaking of that, then, I mean, you have Sly Stallone coming out with Rambo 5, and he's damn near 71. He's doing another Rambo.
It's just ridiculous. You also have Harrison Ford doing another fucking Indiana Jones, and he's like 90, so what the fuck? It's ridiculous! What is he gonna do? Gum somebody to death? Really? It's ridiculous.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, here we go.
You know what it is? I think it's because you're in your new man cave. I really don't. I see my volume. It's like my thing is like doing fine. I think maybe you just can't hear me. I don't know.
No, it's not bad. I think in transportation, these speakers over here, I think you've touched them now, like they got banged around. So I was going to steal some from work, but then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, I don't want to lose my job over $10. So,
maybe you could just order $10 speakers off Amazon. I mean, I don't know what the problem is. You can order everything else off Amazon, and then you want to get saucy when they want fucking send your shit in 2 days. Hello?
Yes. God damn it.
What?
If this happens again.
I hear myself fine.
Okay. All right.
I see my volume. My volume circles around my fabulous face photo are just doing just fine here. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, and I'm coming through good on your end.
Yeah.
But when it pumps out of my speaker, like I can barely hear you coming out of my speaker.
Are you sure the plug's all the way in the socket?
Oh, I think it has to do with the volume button. All right. I'm going to call you back in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Why don't you make it 10 seconds, bitch? What the fuck? 10 minutes?
I decided I think I'm going to try to get some quick new speakers and hook them up.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, no. See, you're back right there, but I have to keep adjusting this thing.
Just adjust. It's fine. I could hear myself fine. It's all I need. I don't need to hear your babbling anyway. It's fine.
Nope. I got to stop the broadcast.
Oh, God!